Themes. Products are typically described by hundreds of requirements which are organized in the product backlog. Theme or epics cannot be completed in one sprint, so they are broken into small user stories and subsequently a group of related tasks. Epics are then delivered in releases, but even small user stories from different epics can have something in common. Such a group of user stories is called a theme. Agile software development teams often use user stories as a simple and concise way to express user requirements. We can use concept of themes to categorize related user stories under one label and keep them together. Equally important, you may not want to ship any user story until the whole theme is done. For instance, a login theme might include user stories for register, log in, and forgotten password. Although the stories are related and somewhat depend on each other, they can still be delivered in isolation and can still work from a user's perspective if you do them in the right order. You can also use themes to categorize loosely related items on your product backlog. For example, on a website, you might have a whole host of user stories related to SEO, to performance, usability, or a section that are made up of multiple user stories. Assigning themes to the user stories in your product backlog can help you to see emerging themes, which with a loose set of user stories you might not have noticed. So when you see emerging themes from your next sprint or two, this can help to give extra clarity to the team and business about the sprint goals. It also helps when priorities are set top-down. For example, let's say we make the commercial decision that for the next few sprints, SEO will be top priority. And you can quickly grab all your user stories with SEO theme and give them a priority. Of course, it's fine for a sprint to include themes that are not part of the overall theme. The theme is simply the main area of focus, not necessarily the sole area of focus. And you can also use themes as a simple way to scratch out the board priorities on the product roadmap, showing the key areas of focus over time. Example of theme could be adding an e-commerce solution to existing product.